Hello and welcome to episode 21 of my Creativerse tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on harvesting the crops and cooking them into hit point buff foods. First I want to thank Siri and Bobby. Bobby for mentioning I should make a portal room. Very good idea, as I will not step on one by mistake and teleport off somewhere and then have to come back. So I've done just that, which I'll show you in a second. And so thank you Bobby for that. And Siri mentioned putting signs above the chests. Logical and will save me a lot of wasted time. Thank you Siri. So first of all then, the signs. If you go into your crafting and if you just choose all and come down, there they are, under furniture. So I'm guessing there must be a quicker way to find them. Is it under Tinker? Let's just have a quick look. Where's furniture? So the quickest way then is under Ranch, as strange as that may sound. And there's the signs. To create signs you just use wooden slabs, wooden rods and twine, so very easy to make. For the placing of them, okay, you just right click with them highlighted on your hotbar, right click again on them and then just type in what you want. So in this case dirt, and that way I can have a chest underneath and a chest above. So that's what I will do. The overflow will go in the top chests. So now, for things like dirt, stone, leaves, armour, lava layer, I've done this like this for layers. So the majority of stuff which is not needed all the time, I can just stick in here. And so I've done that for each layer, wood, sand, and I've done it for the biomes as well. So that's how I'm going to progress with that. Thank you Siri for that. Logical. Over here's my portal room. So as I do more and more portals, I'll put them against the wall. No risk of stepping on them. If you see, I've named them now, so it tells me what biome I'm going to go to. Do you see down below, just above my hit points and stamina, it says ice biome. If I walk over this one, flowers and ferals. And over here is the beach where the sand is. So maybe I'll name them a little differently, but for now that makes sense. Right, on with the cooking. Okay, so when you've planted your crops, you have to wait until they say, do you see it says ripe? For all the different crops, you need to see the word ripe, not fertilised. Or just the right bits, what you're looking for. Until it says ripe, do not harvest. To harvest, just left click. Oop. Of course I'm going to need a lot more crops than this, but for demonstration purposes that's good enough. So I'm going to replant, and the first thing I'd recommend you do when you get when you've harvested is make sure you make seeds, so you don't risk not being able to make more seeds. So I'm going to just do 6 of each. There we go. So the rest of this I can cook up. Okay, so on the subject of cooking, let's take a look. So in order to do cooking, we're going to need to make the cooking station. So let's unlock it now. Okay, so we're going to need obsidian, coal, stone rods and stone slabs. I've got it all except let's pick the obsidian up. and craft ourselves a cooking station. Okay, let's now put that on our hotbar and place it. And where shall I put it? I'll put it at the end here. Okay, if we right click that now, here's the different foods you can make. Now bear in mind that with the with some of these foods, let's put them all in here. Okay, so if we look at these, you can see from this it's mostly water, but I guess we can call it a vegetable. If you eat it, it will give you 100 additional health on top of your health you currently have. So if I take a look at my carrot, how can I see my health? Yeah, no, there's no way to see how many hit points I have, but it will put 100 on top of it. So let's eat one and show you. Let's eat one of this, because a turnip will give me 100 hit points. So let's go into my pocket and eat one. And you see it's put the additional hit points, and it's a 6-minute buff, which you can see in the lower left. 5 minutes counting down from, well, counted down from 6 minutes, and you can see the additional hit points put onto my hit point bar. Okay, but let's see, did I really mine that up? Let's see if we can improve upon that. So let's have a look at the food. This gives me 100 max health. Well, if I look at the wheat, oh, I said just look at it, that doesn't give you any hit points just by eating it. So with that, you need to turn it into bread. Next, we've got soup. This gives us 150 hit points on top of our current hit points, but it requires liquid, vegetable, and an ingredient. So let's get some liquid. Let's go back to here, and so let's take a look. So liquid, what you do, just left click and it'll drop it in. Vegetable, so let's do a lettuce, and ingredient. So you see I've used it for both. So this can be any vegetable, so if I wanted to, I could click that. So I'll use a turnip. Now bear in mind though, individually eating these will give me 100. Using 2 of them in a soup will give me 150, but that's losing 50 max health, because if I ate these separately I'll get 100. Is it worth that extra 50 max health? Let's make one just so we can see. Let's make one bread. So we need liquid again, and wheat. Oh, let's grab them. Okay, so that's now opened up these two, a pie. So that gives me 150 health plus 50 stamina. But I need to get eggs to make that, which I haven't got any eggs yet. So I'm going to need to get into a taming collar so I can tame chicken and get eggs. What's this? Sandwich. That gives 200 max health, so that's much better, but that's using bread. So put bread in, a vegetable, and one of them. So there we go. Now obviously there's lots more foods that you can unlock, which I've yet to discover, so I'm just going to stick with a sandwich for now. Yeah, I can. No, I can't make it. Yes, let's make a load of bread. Nice and quick though, isn't it? And let's do some more sandwiches. Oh, I haven't got enough. So anyway, that's what I'm going to keep on making, loads more sandwiches, because that'll give me 200 health. So although it's using a ton of each of these, but I guess the more hit points you have, the better for your survival. How long does the sandwich last? Let's take a look. And also we can look at the soup. So first of all, the soup, let's eat that. Now notice that, oh, that one lasts, soup lasts for 15 minutes. That's much, much better. Let's now eat a sandwich. I don't know if it will stack, but we'll find out. That's what this is all about. And you just right click to eat. So the sandwich lasts for 15 minutes as well. But how cool is that? They all stack on top of each other. So will another one stack? Let's check. No, so you can only have one of each type. So there is a reason to make soup and sandwiches. But what I'm going to want to do now, let's grab these seeds. Let's make some more seeds. Because I'm going to do a whole load of farming. So let's go plant these. Notice if you don't use it for a little while, it has a chance that it's going to turn back into mud. But that's alright, you can just re-till the land. Okay, let's do... and in the middle I can have my grains. Right, okay, that's all replanted. So you can see I'm going to now have to do a load of growing. Because it doesn't last long, but the better foods are definitely worth doing because they last 10 minutes longer, or 9 minutes longer I should say, but still longer. So let's put some dirt back down. Oh. Oh, let's try and do this right this time. It's left clicking to till. Oops, I was a bit quick there. If you jump on, it doesn't do it. So patience on this. And I guess I am going to need a load of farmland. But there is a good reason for doing all of this, the soup and the vegetable, the sandwiches. I want to go hunting at night to see if I can find the super extractor. Because I want to test it out and show how much, how many more ores and if it's quicker. Okay, right, well you can see the timers are still, I've still got 11 minutes on both them foods, so my hit points are still good. Once all these crops have grown, then I will do the next episode, which will be on us trying to find a super extractor by hunting at night. I'm going to go up to Oh, there's the timer. I'm going to go to the top of the trees basically at night time, because that's where I've been very lucky finding chests, and see if I can find this elusive super extractor. Okay, hope you enjoyed the cooking. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.